The Fibonacci sequence Fn satisfies f of 1 equals 1, f of 2 equals 1, and f of n is equal to f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. Find the value of this infinite sum, 1 over 3 plus 1 over 9 plus 2 over 27 plus 3 over 81 plus etc., where every term is f of n over 3 to the power of n. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by calling this sum s. S is equal to 1/3 plus 1 over 9 plus 2 over 27 plus 3 over 81 plus etc. plus fn over 3 to the power of n plus etc. And as is principle in these kind of problems, what we're going to do, and this is a strategy to keep in mind whenever you see something like this, is divide both sides of this series by 3. You get 1/3 s is equal to, well, each of these terms divided by 3. And actually, I'm going to write it like this: 1 over 9 plus 1 over 27 plus 2 over 81 plus etc. The next term would be 3 over 243, and then 5 over 729. And then this term is f of n minus 1 over 3 to the power of n plus fn over 3 to the power of n plus 1. Etc., etc. And the reason I've aligned this up is because I can actually subtract the second equation from the first equation to get 2 over 3 s is equal to 1/3 plus, and I'm going to subtract these two terms, 0 plus, I'm going to subtract these two terms, 1 over 27. And this next term is going to be 1 over 81. And then if you took a look at the next term, if I had written it down, you'd get, and you subtracted those two, you'd get 2 over 243. And in general, if I'm subtracting this term and this term, I am going to get 1 over 3 to the power of n times the quantity f of n minus f of n minus 1. And if you see from this f of n is equal to fn minus 1 plus fn minus 2, you know that if you rearrange this, fn minus 1 becomes f of n minus 2. And in that sense, 2/3 s is equal to 1/3 plus 0 plus 1 over 27 plus 1 over 81 plus 2 over 243 plus etc. plus f of n minus 2 over 3 to the n, etc. And you might stop for a moment and you might think, hey, look at this big infinite sum. Looks pretty familiar, right? Turns out this is just s over 9, s divided by 9. If you divide this term by 9, you get 1 over 27. If you divide this term by 9, you get 1 over 81. If you divide this term by 9, you get 2 over 243. And if you had divided the fn minus n minus 2 term over here by 9, you get fn minus 2 over 3 to the n. So what you really have is 2/3 s is equal to 1/3 plus 5 over 9. No, excuse me, s over 9. Can't read my own handwriting. 2/3 s is equal to 1/3 plus 1 over 9 s. Therefore, if you want to solve for s, you can rearrange this to isolate the s, and you get 5 over 9 s is equal to 1 over 3. And as a result, if you want to solve this, you can get s is equal to 3 over 5. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.